Viewer discretion advised.
It's Friday, Friday, Friday. Hey everybody, what's going on, baby? Welcome to Stereo Dread, powered by Dezombified. With me in the studio is Miss Stereo.
Hey everybody, with me is the Puerto Rican Prince of Poetry, Kenny Dreadful.
Ah, yes, Friday night, TGIF. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here tonight on this Friday, September 20th of 2019. We're gonna have a mystery guest on with us in a little while, couple of freaky and weird news stories. Also, we're gonna have a movie trailer premiere. That's right, folks, it's a premiere. We're going to be premiering a movie trailer in a little bit as well. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we did tell you that we wanted to do stuff like that. Hopefully you guys will like it. It's going to start in a little while, but first things first. First of all, how do we sound? Second of all, how y'all guys doing? Oh wait, Spazman already said we sound good. Thank you. Mia Mina and Nina Love also said that we sound good. Oh man, you guys are great. Well, I guess they already knew what we were gonna ask them, so baby, why don't you do the roll call?
Yeah, that's cool. Let me know who's up in here. Why don't you say hello first, then I'll say hello second.
Creepy Clown Girl.
Say hello.
Hi, Creepy Clown Girl.
CCG, everybody. If you don't know who she is, she's a poet and she's an amazing, social media maven. So we have Creepy Clown Girl. She's in his house.
We also have Mia Mina with us today. Hi, Mia.
Guys, have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? It's Mia Mina, the undead ballerina. She's in his house.
And Spazman 500 is with us. Hi, Spazman.
Well, welcome, Spazman, welcome. He's in his house.
We also have Banshiba with us. Hi, Ban.
Banshiba. She's in his house.
Of course, we wouldn't be able to make it without our resident superhero, Mighty Might. Hello, buddy.
Mighty Might is on his way. What is up, Mighty Might? He's in his house.
Evil Outcast is here, baby. He's
No.
just so evil.
No, he's just so evil. We got the evil outcast in his house.
And it is also the mother. Yes, the mother of all mothers. Mama is in the house.
Mama, you know I love you. You know I love you. What is up, Mama? She's in his house.
Woo! And I believe we are all caught up. If there's somebody lurking, please get your shout out. Please let us know. And we will shout you out. Yeah.
That was great. Thanks to each and every one of you for being here. We're gonna have a great show, but I want to get to this movie trailer right off the gate, because once we get interviewing folks and talking, you never know, we might not get to play it. So just a couple of nights ago, we had Celestial Noir, an amazing content creator here on YouTube, and he was a fabulous guest. He gave us a little insight onto a project he's working on, a movie, which he will be releasing on Halloween. He gave us permission to show the trailer of his upcoming film. It is called Mysterio.
Frayed Forest.
Frayed Forest. You heard it here, folks. Frayed Forest. So without further ado, Mysterio, why don't we get into the trailer for The Frayed Forest by Celestial Noir.
Well, it's the last week in November, and I'm ready to get out of this dorm room.
I call shotgun.
You brought an entire movie star. How much film do you need?
Yeah, Florida.
In Florida, there's a stretch of woods.
I know I'm probably gonna die out here.
They're alive.
Look at this, dude.
Is there a head in it? I think something's trying to follow me.
And they are hungry.
Whoa! God! Oh.
You go in.
So,
Hey, I hate to say this, man, but I think that redneck was right.
But you don't.
let me out of here!
Is there anyone there?
Come out.
Wait, what was it? I gotta get out of here!
But I know there's no way out of these woods.
Alive.
Who's there? Jesse?
Ox, you killed us.
Frayed Forest.
Hey, we're back. I hope you enjoyed that marvelous trailer by Celestial Noor in his upcoming film, Frayed
Give him a
Forest.
hand of applause, y'all.
Whoa. I can't wait to see it.
That was very well done.
You killed us. Damn. You know, how do you go on living with something like that on your conscience? And I need to know what the hell was in that cooler. Was it a head? Damn, now I need to know. But yo, thank you, Celestial Noor, for letting us rock your trailer here. That was amazing of you. We got another shout out on that? Yeah, we got that Crohn's chick.
Woo!
Welcome, Crohn's chick. She's in the his house.
Welcome, Crohn's chick. Oh, awesome. She liked that trailer.
Nice.
She liked it. She said it was awesome. That's fabulous. Yeah, that's the type of stuff we do here. We promote other creators, so specifically horror tubers, but you know, we also have surprises here and there every now and then.
We're just blessed and lucky, so thank our lucky stars for that.
lucky.
But real quick, we got another roll call, Miss Stereo.
Ooh.
Can you see who it is?
No, I can't see.
It rhymes with Bina Gloves.
Oh, Nina Love.
Yeah, Nina Love, everybody.
Hi,
Nina
Nina.
Love. Yeah. She's in the his house. Real quick, Evil Outcast, go get yourself some food, yo. Get yourself a
Absolutely.
corn dog, perhaps a slice of pizza.
Take the phone with you.
Take the phone and get some grub, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
For reals. Last thing we need is for you passing out. Because what is little Evil Outcast gonna do?
By himself.
By himself? That's not cool, man.
No, man, you gotta eat. You gotta eat.
He's probably making his famous tacos or something.
Oh,
right
some
now as
leg
we speak.
tacos.
Yeah,
I get it.
leg tacos, of course. Of course. We got another shout out.
Ooh, looks like a new one.
Yeah, it is.
He says he's lurking. Container Man 68. Well, thank you for lurking. You're welcome here anytime. Thank you.
I once found a man in a container back in 01. But this is Container Man 68. He's in his house. Welcome. Oh, another roll call.
Ooh.
The lovely and enchanting. Welcome to our coven.
Hi, Gothic Rose.
Gothic Rose is in his house.
Welcome, Gothic Rose. Thank you for being here, love. She's been supporting us since the beginning. I think episode 1.
Yep.
I gotta look back, but I think so.
What we should do is play MD Who's trailer too. Being that we played movie trailers, let's do another one.
Play
Because
her
some people...
movie?
Yeah, no, her little movie.
Yeah, her movie.
Yeah, let's play MD Who Entertainment's movie in case anybody missed it. I know Mama wasn't here yesterday. I know for a fact Container Man 68 was not here yesterday. So let's play this movie by MD Who Entertainment.
Okay.
My husband's missing.
My husband is missing. It's been 3 days since the police began their search and still nothing. No leads on where he had been, and they found nothing on who he might have been with. Or if they have, I've been left completely in the dark. I didn't make a fuss, of course. I'm a lady. I'm used to being kept in the dark, especially concerning his mistress. Still, even after finding out about his affair, I still find myself cleaning his house and washing his clothes out of habit. I'm used to washing his clothes, especially after he would come back from his favorite bar, but blood is very difficult to wash out. He had a terrible habit of fighting when he was intoxicated. I wonder if the other woman ever saw that side of him the way I did. I suppose the best way to know is to ask her, but the police can't find her either. They suggested that maybe they ran away together. However, none of his clothes were missing, nor was his suitcase. I know my husband. He couldn't survive without his material possessions. And anyway, he would have told me that he was taking off with another woman just in spite of me, especially after a few private libations in his study. I remember the night when I found out about her. It was the night before the art gala, and he had come home late after spending some odd hours at the bar. I went to wash his shirt after, as per usual, when I noticed that some of the red on his shirt was lipstick. Outwardly, I maintained my demeanor, but inside... From that moment, I knew what to do. It's been almost a week now, and the police are still baffled. But I shouldn't make a fuss if they never find him. I'm a lady.
That was awesome. That was great. So anyway, you guys, how did you like that? I mean, come on, we have talent in the fray here. You know, MD Who has always been very talented. I really enjoyed that movie. I really liked the part when she goes, "I'm a lady." Then you see the bloody sandals in the dumpster. Ooh, that was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Says that Combs chick.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That really was awesome. That's fabulous.
She has a lot of talent and she's gonna make it far. So much love to you, MD Who Entertainment. Congratulations to Gothic Rose for reaching 1,000 subscribers. We're so happy for you here at Dezombified.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about that time. Maybe we should do a news story. What do you think, Mr. Dreadful?
Beautiful, sounds beautiful. Let's do that. Let's read a news story. Here we go, folks, with a news story. It should be on your screen in about 20 seconds. So for those 20 seconds, we'll just say it's a lot of interesting things coming up on Stereo Dread in the future. We're gonna have on Sunday Mrs. Auntie Creeps with us, and she'll be interviewing Goodnight Goosebumps. That's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna have Wolf's Camp, Fire, Scary Stories here with us on Sunday night. That's gonna be great. But hey, there goes the news story. So a Michigan company amassing world's largest ball of lint. Can you believe it? The Michigan-based business is aiming for a Guinness record with a gargantuan ball of lint that will be set on fire after weighing. Dryer Vent Wizard, based in Farmington Hills, said it has been collecting lint from its 95 franchises around the country since April, and the stash will be officially weighed Thursday at the company's headquarters. The company said Guinness World Records officials set the goal for the record at 99 pounds, but officials believe the giant lint ball will weigh in at over 1,000 pounds. The ball will be weighed on a construction crane before being set on fire to help raise awareness of the dangers of fires started by dryer lint, of all things. The Farmington Hills Fire Department will be on hand to put out the fire, officials said. Well, let's check this lint ball out. What's the big fuss about? What's the big fuss about? Oh well, that was clickbait. Damn. Hey, thank you Container Man 68 for subscribing. We really appreciate that. Thank you for joining the family, the Horde, the Z Horde. Thank you.
But look at this guy. He's sitting in the middle of all of this land. So you know this thing is gonna have to be huge.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on it. Maybe do an update on this.
That's an interesting story. 2,344 drink cans opened simultaneously for Guinness record. That looks interesting. If it ever loads, that is. Here we go. So a Guinness World Record was broken at an Ohio stadium when 2,344 people opened canned beverages at the same time. Okay, cool. There goes the video. If Mysterio, if you would stop scrolling it up and down, maybe put it on the big screen. If they're gonna show it, that would be cool. Alright, so there's this lady goes, she's talking about it. And there goes all the folks chilling in the stadium holding a can underneath the blistering sun, thirsty to drink. Like, when the hell they're gonna tell us to open this damn soda already? What the F? Come on. I don't know. It might have been 200 and something less, because I don't think I could have waited.
Yeah.
Yep, it would have been 2,343 cups or cans opened, actually. Alright, that's cool. Let's go to the next thingamabob here. We're gonna get our guest on right after we play you the Z Horde anthem. So, mystery guest, get ready to join us, Mysterio myself, on Stereo Dread and with the Z Horde family.
So now, without any further ado, I'm gonna play the Z Horde anthem. This one goes out to all you Dezomba friends, the Z Horde. We want you to know just how much we love you.
Shout out to Ophelia Noctis, creepy clown girl, dark carnival got this. A local nightmare, it's so amazing. Puerto Rican Jose's entertaining. Dark waters, dog man is twisted. Nation 1994, really gifted. Dustin Flemings, stronger than the rock. Hellfire's out here making everything hot. Yeah, Braden 23 of is a G. For kryptonite's down, kid, he's family. Now there are times when we all need gore. Danny Martians in the house, never know what's in store. Mandy Mortem is legit and a queen. Gothic Rose enchanting, she's on the scene. 13 past midnight, things that go bump in the night. Gory B, horror addicts are out of sight. Big ups to the late horror show. Emily's Adventures in Horrorland, here we go. And you know we gotta keep them dice rolling, them the Who Entertainment, she's been chosen. Give it up for the evil outcast. Swedish mom is dope, yo, you know she got class. So if you get bad vibes from storytelling, then these monsters in my mind will leave you yelling. You see, we all about hearing stranger stories on the creeps. So sweet, she really got love for me. Penny tails up, narrating for the win. Queenie Todd, they amazing, but real dark and grim. The Mentor Centaurs, Flickathon, Swamp Dwellers, Scolded 22, they be our fellas. Anime Atome, Time We Lives, our fantastic panic deep. Paranormal history, great graphics. What's up, Bullis Greedy? I meant CP. I'm gonna get so bent with nefarious TV. Slumber reads art of morbid. Cap 7, truly salmon. And we can never forget about Karen. 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 Karen.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Kenny Dreadful from Stereo Dread, Dezombified. And in case you didn't know, we have a Teespring store. That is correct. So we have baby clothes. We have clothes for all genders, all ages, but we also have stickers as well, and we have mugs. So in case you're looking for a new cup, a new mug to drink your cocoa, your chocolate, your coffee, your tea, whatever it is, consider getting one from us. A Dezombi mug from Dezombified over at Teespring. Now, without further ado, everybody, I'd like to bring in our mystery guest, the one and only, that Crohn's chick, everybody. She's in the his house. What is up, Crohn's chick?
Welcome, Crohn's chick.
Good. How are you tonight? Good morning, Australia! Nice. It's 8 in the evening here in the US. 8 in the evening, so wow. It's a huge contrast.
Yeah. No, but thank you for getting up early for us. I don't know if you tend to get up early. For me, 8 a.m. is kind of early. But...
It is. I don't know if you know much about our show, but we tend to, say hello to people who pop into the chat during the show. Like right now, for example, I'm going to give a shout out to Aisha 1994. She's in the his house.
Hi, Aisha.
Yeah, you see, so that's how we do it here. And Philia Noctis, she's in the his house. Everybody, we have that Crohn's chick with us, so Miss Stereo, take it away.
Hi, that Crohn's chick. And by the way, before we go any further, do you want us to call you that Crohn's chick? Oh, okay.
Okay, Shawnee.
I like Shawnee. That's pretty.
We have another shout out though, real quick. Christine Baker, everybody. Baker. She's in the his house. Welcome, Christine.
Oh my goodness. So, Shawnee, could you please tell our audience who you are and what you do on your channel? Oh no, hold on a second. I gotta fix that. How is that even possible? Try saying hello now. See if they can hear you. This is so weird. That's strange. Can you guys hear her yet?
Yeah, let us know in the chat if you could hear Shawnee loud and clear. Goodbye, Aisha. Thank you for dropping in. Excuse me. Thank you for dropping in, Aisha. Really appreciate that.
Try saying hello. This is so weird. Not yet. They're still not able to hear her. This is so weird. What the heck is going on? Are we haunted? Come on, come on. Huh. Yeah, that's... Hold on a second. No, that's okay, honey. That's not your fault. I'm trying to figure out how the heck this happened. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Speaker. You can't you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to see if they can hear you yet. Hold on, give me a second here. This is just so weird. I'm so sorry, guys. You're gonna hear an echo slightly for a little while. I don't know what's going on. Trying to use like a different.
Yes.
Finally, okay, we got you. We got you now. By the way,
Really?
guys, yes. Let me know if you hear an echo by her, because I'm about to fix that.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, guys, let me know right now if you guys can hear her a little better, because I definitely heard you. That was for sure.
Ooh. I can hear me.
Okay, great. Now, if we can only get rid of the echo.
She's putting herself back.
Okay. So, you guys, in the chat, please let us know if there is an echo by either one of us, okay? It's very important to get some feedback. And oh, somebody says I can hear, but there is an echo. Oh yes, of course. Of course. Okay, how about now? Say hello again. I think that counted. The cough counted as a hello.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hay fever is going bananas at the moment, so I keep coughing.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's okay though, but baby, real quick, we got a couple of roll calls and
Maharet Madsen. Maharet Madsen is in his house. We also have Anthony Schaus, everybody. He's in his house. The one and only Leonard Barton. What is up, my friend? He's in his house.
Okay. So, Crone's Chick, could you please, Shawnee, tell everybody what you do in your channel? Everybody says it's much better now.
Wonderful. Well, I'm that Crohn's chick, also known as Shani. I host a live chronic health talk show and support group on YouTube. Basically, we cover all areas of chronic illness and support and education to raise awareness and just to help people, change the way we look at chronic illness globally. So that's the goal. And we live stream almost every day. We talk about big topics. We talk about news. We talk about particular illnesses, just to support people who suffer with them and to educate.
Oh, that is awesome. I came across I came across your channel through Timey Lives. She's pretty big around these parts. We love Timey a lot.
She's a good chick.
Right? I saw her interviewing you in one of her Meet a Creator segments. And you guys were, getting into chronic illness and all that other stuff. And what made you start doing that in your channel?
Basically, at the end of last year, I lost my job where I was working because my health crashed and I got really sick. I was in and out of hospital, and I was basically looking for a support group that I could interact with and talk to and learn more about my health. And someone just knocked on my door. Hold on, sorry.
That's okay. You
go
go
ahead. On my door. I'll be right back.
Real quick though, we got another shout out. We have the one and only Slumber Reads, everybody. Slumber Reads. He's in his house.
Yay! Hi Slumber. Hi everybody. I'm glad to see you. Bathsheba's asking about PTSD, so I'm gonna ask Shawnee about that when she gets back. But yeah, hi Slumber, hi Leonard. Leonard Barton is here. Hi Leonard Barton. We're happy to see you. Looks like you're becoming a regular. Well, we're happy to see that. Awesome. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I know that Shawnee, aka that Crohn's chick, is not necessarily a horror channel, but hey, every now and then we like to have lovely little bits.
But wait a minute, you know what? These illnesses and diseases that she's trying to get awareness for, there's hardly, I mean, that's like one of the biggest horrors in real life to a person, is having like a terminal, fatal, you know, disease or illness. So yeah, and she's been through something like that already, so she's lived horror.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she could share that with us.
Aww.
Oh, so yes. So
thank you.
He's a sweetheart, by the way.
Wow,
he's a teddy bear. That's how he is.
I didn't know you were hearing that. Okay.
We thought you were still gone.
I did hear that. Thank you. That was really sweet.
You're welcome.
So please.
Yeah, share your story with us, the horrors of what you suffered.
Yes.
Yeah, so sorry, as I was saying, I got a delivery, so that's why I had to answer the door. But yeah, basically at the end of last year, I lost my job. I got really sick and ended up in and out of hospital. And so I was looking for a support group to try and connect with and talk to. And I found a few on Facebook and Twitter, but a lot of them were just kind of like, I've had a bad day. I've had a bad day. I've had a bad day. I was like, nah, we've all had a bad day. I want to learn. It was really, really hard for me to connect. So, you know, I got the idea from other YouTubers to start my own channel. And that's kind of where that all began. I was looking for a support group. I couldn't find the one I was looking for, so I made one.
Ah, so you're resourceful. Could you tell me real quick, what did you used to do before this?
Customer service. So worked in call centers, worked in hospitality, worked in, a lot of helping, customer service sort of roles.
Oh, okay. I can see how you'd be good at that. You're very personable.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So, yes, Bathsheba asked about PTSD. I don't know if she wanted to know if you have that or if your group includes that. I don't know. I wasn't clear on her question, but she did say PTSD with a question mark. That was before they knew.
Yes, I have PTSD. Yeah, I have PTSD, and we do cover every area of illness, whether it's chronic, acute, mental, physical. We cover drug addiction. We cover some of the bigger, heavy-hitting ones like cancer. We talk about everything, anything that's health related. We talk about it on the channel.
Oh my goodness, that is. I'm gonna tell you something that's amazing, because you know what? It's difficult sometimes for some of us to get out into a support group, and to have one online and to have somebody, a face to that, to have somebody who's, understanding and caring to do that over the internet on YouTube. That's wicked cool, so hats off to you. That's for
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah, that's for sure. I know all too well about all this stuff. I also have, fibromyalgia, degenerative disc disease, arthritis in my spine. I've had several hand surgeries for trigger fingers and carpal tunnel. You name it, the works. I've had it done. But yeah, if you don't mind, do you want to get into some of the illnesses you've been diagnosed with?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I've got at the moment 8 that are diagnosed and 1 or 2 more that are on the way. So I've got quite a few.
Okay. Do you want to?
By the way, I like your top. Your blouse.
I know, that's such a cool
This one?
shirt.
Yeah, it's nice.
It looks
very
comfy.
sporty. Very
Thank
sporty,
you.
I
Yeah.
must say.
It looks so cool and like
Yeah.
just comfortable and cozy.
Yeah, we got a shout out though. I gotta say what's up to my boy Vidiv22, everybody. Vidiv22, double deuce, double
Hi,
dose.
Vidit.
He's in his house.
Awesome. That is so great. So which illness or diagnoses would you like to talk about? Do you feel comfortable talking about, rather?
Yeah. I'd be a bit silly if I wasn't comfortable talking about my own illnesses on my chronic health channel. It would be a bit hypocritical of me, I think. Getting people to tell me their stories if I didn't tell mine. So for me, I've had mental health for most of my life, PTSD, anxiety, and bouts of depression due to some very traumatic things that happened to me in my childhood. I was abused, I was neglected, abandoned, that sort of thing, and I went through foster care for quite a few years. So there was quite a lot going on when I was a kid, and we didn't quite understand the impact mentally that had until I got to puberty, and then I went completely off the rails. That stemmed into drug addiction, so drug addiction, alcohol, smoking, doing all of that. And then as I got into my early 20s, that's when the physical health hit. That's when I started getting diagnosed with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. I then got diagnosed with Crohn's disease, which is an autoimmune issue. I got diagnosed with a sleep apnea, so I stopped breathing while I'm sleeping. And then I also get sleep paralysis. So imagine you stop breathing while you're sleeping, you wake up and then you can't move. And your body starts to freak out and hallucinate. It's very, very intense sometimes. So yeah, and now I'm looking at getting diagnosed with another health issue, which is like an inflammatory arthritis. So in the same sort of pain category as fibromyalgia, but a bit different again. It's to do with my Crohn's. So there's a lot going on health-wise. There's a lot for me to juggle mental health and physical health. But at the moment, it's the physical health that's taking more of a toll.
Oh man, I can imagine. And in a little while, we're gonna grill you on the whole sleep paralysis thing. Sorry, but it is a big subject for us here, as you can imagine. It's a horror channel.
Scary stories and good times. Scary
Absolutely.
stories and good times. That's what we're about. So later on, we're gonna ask you about that sleep paralysis, and hopefully you could tell us one of the more scary ones. Okay, not now, in a little bit, in a little bit. But can you tell us? Can you give advice to those people who are out here now listening to you? Is there any advice you can give them as far as dealing with not only the physical but the mental wear and tear of suffering through pains and sicknesses and stuff? How to keep a cheaper outlook and stuff.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, how to keep going. I think the biggest thing one of the biggest things I talk about on my channel is that mental health and physical health aren't separate. They go hand in hand. If your mental health declines, your physical health follows soon after, and vice versa. Being sick is stressful. It's really, really stressful.
It is.
It takes a toll on the body, the mind. It impacts your relationships. It impacts your social dynamic. It impacts your work. Chronic health impacts everything, mental or physical. So I think there's what I say on my channel is there's a grieving stage you go through once you get hit with an illness like that, losing who you were to become who you are now. And that even though your chronic health doesn't define who you are, it is a part of who you are. And those are two very different things. So you can still have a life with chronic illness. It's just, you got to adapt. It's just different from the life you had before, but it's still something that you can really enjoy. You can have fun. You can do, what I'm doing. I made a YouTube channel. There are others out there that are chronic health advocates. There's so many things that you can do with it, and you can still, the important message, you can still have a life. It's just going to be a bit different than the one you had before you got hit with the illness.
But what's the process you took to, get your mind in a good place, away from the stressful thoughts, away from the stressful emotions? How did you get yourself out of that? What did you do?
I started talking about it. I was very much someone that just internalized things, or I was a bit arrogant, thinking that no one can fix my problems. I have to fix them. And instead, I started self-medicating with drugs, and obviously that didn't end very well. But I started talking about it. I started seeing a therapist. I started talking and being honest with my family and my friends, and I just took ownership that no one, not even my family, my friends or partners, is going to care more about my mental health and physical health than I am. So I need to take ownership of that and start working on myself. But yeah, talking about it is huge. You can't bottle it up. It's too stressful to bottle up, and it just wears you down, and it puts you at risk with mental health, especially anxiety and depression. And especially if you've got PTSD and those other issues as well. So talking about it definitely got the ball rolling for me to start working out strategies to overcome the hurdles that I was being faced with.
Are you a spiritual person?
Yes, absolutely.
Get into that. We love to hear about that stuff.
Oh, okay. I kind of like a bit of everything. I don't like to kind of put myself in one sandbox. I kind of like to play in all of them. So, I find philosophies in Christianity and Catholicism that fascinate me. I find things in Buddhism and Judaism that interest me. But then again, I'm a big supernatural buff. I love mythology. I love Greek and ancient mythologies. So I think spiritually, I think there's definitely something more out there than what we know, but I just don't try to quantify it or categorize it, if that makes sense. I like a bit of everything.
That is an awesome answer. We personally, Kenny and I, we personally identify as Christian. But if you look at our crew, our peeps, our family, the Z Horde, we got pagans, Wiccans, witches, kitchen witches. We have all different type of people here in our family, and we love them all. And we learn and grow from each other because we're open-minded, right? So we like to include everybody and learn from everybody because everybody has experiences, and that is what we are after. We are after the experience that
there's
these
no
people
labels
have.
here. No labels. The only label that's allowed in here is sexy. I'm sexy.
Wonderful.
Stereo sexy.
I like
You're
that.
sexy. We're all sexy, and that's it. That's the only label we got here.
We all love each other very much here.
I love that.
We have found comfort in each other. And I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But first, yes, please.
A roll call real quick. We have Benny Long. I haven't seen Benny Long in weeks.
Hi, Benny.
So good to see you, Benny Long. He's in his house. So good to see you, Benny.
Oh, yes, it is.
With
Benny's
us
awesome.
is that Crohn's chick. She has a YouTube channel. She's an amazing guest so far. We're having a bunch of fun with her. So hang out with us a little while, Benny, won't you?
Yes, she's talking about chronic illness, her journey,
yes.
and we have a few things in common as well. So how has your spirituality, how have you been able to apply it to, I know you said it's very eclectic and that's fine, but how have you been able to apply it to day-to-day living with your chronic illnesses and stuff?
I find that it's helped me immensely mental health wise. So being able to, kind of relax a little bit and go, okay, all those experiences I went through in my childhood, my puberty as an adult that were quite traumatic. It's helped equip me with the tools I need to do what I'm doing now. If I hadn't gone through those sort of things, if I hadn't witnessed them and experienced them and went through all the motions of going through something or a whole vast range of different traumatic experiences, I wouldn't have the knowledge I have now to be able to help people on my channel from all walks of life and to be able to take a stance of non-judgment. You can pretty much go, yep, I've got this and this and this. And I go, oh, okay, cool. I don't make a big deal of it. I don't, make a drama. I just listen and we go from there. So that's, I think, where the spirituality came in. Just go, okay, there's a reason. If I didn't go through that, I couldn't be where I am now, where I'm really, really happy. I'm really content with where life is going. So I think that's where the philosophy and the spiritualities come in, as well as having some experiences spiritually that have been extremely enlightening and have kind of helped guide me on the journey to where I am now.
So Bathsheba has 3 bulging discs, spondylitis, let me see, arthritis, sciatica, restless leg syndrome, nerve damage. She does, I know how pain pills, unfortunately some don't get it. What do you have to say to Bathsheba with all those things she has, as well as PTSD, anxiety as well?
I just want to give you a big hug. I just want to give you a really big hug right now and wrap you with hot water bottles and make a sushi blanket quilt fort. And yeah, you poor thing. Oh, so much pain.
Yeah.
So much pain there, especially with the mental health.
Yeah, I totally feel that. I also have sciatica and RLS, you know, and anxiety, depression. Well, the anxiety, depression came after, after the stuff, the other diagnoses. But I totally feel Bathsheba there. And you are so sweet, Shawnee. You gave her a sushi blanket hug. That's awesome.
I know. Yeah, that's what my partner says. I remember seeing a meme about it years ago on Facebook. It's like what to do when it used to be for women. It was a thing about what guys should do for their woman when she's on her period.
Right.
And she's like, you should wrap them in a quilt like a sushi roll, put them in bed, and then throw chocolate from a safe distance. And I went, that's me in a nutshell. Roll me up like a sushi, throw chocolate from a safe distance. Wise words for anyone out there, you know.
Indeed. For real. So true.
Oh my God, that is so funny. I love it. So you said that some of your experiences, spiritual experiences, helped you have that aha moment, so to speak. Could you get into that a little bit?
Sure, yeah. I grew up with an uncle who was very Buddhist in his way of seeing things, and he had a lot of time for me, sit down, let me talk, because I've always been a talker. My whole family will tell you that. When I was a kid, I was very sporadic and erratic. I was a very logical kid. You had to explain things to me, otherwise I would raise hell until you did. So my uncle was very patient. He was very Buddhist, and he explained a lot. I also have family that are Christian as well. So I've had a few experiences in a church, you know, sitting there and, you know, listening and whatnot. And I found that when it came to being in a group setting, I wasn't comfortable in a church setting, sitting there with other people and the hymns and all of that. But I'm more than content to sit in an empty church and just have a conversation with me and whoever's listening. I've had a few instances like that where I've just sat quietly and had a chat with whoever was out there, as well as doing a meditation group. I've done some meditation groups, and so I've had a bit of experience with a few different areas of spirituality and kind of got a little taste of all of it. And I kind of like all of it. I think it's all philosophically really interesting. It gets my brain going. I like thinking about it. So I've had a few experiences, interacting with different philosophies. So
May I ask you a question? So you're in Australia, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, you said your uncle's a Buddhist, right?
Very much so, yeah. He's quite Buddhist.
Did you ever go, you see here in America, a lot of the American Indians used to go on like this spirit,
the pilgrimage? Pilgrimage.
Yeah, it's like a spirit walk, a spirit pilgrimage, or whatever.
A rite of passage.
Rite of passages and all these type of things. So did he ever take you to Bendigo to go find yourself? Like an endless walk through Bendigo, through the desert?
That's interesting.
Have you ever been to Bendigo?
Nope.
What's Bendigo? Baby, why are you teasing? What's Bendigo?
Never mind. So real quick, we got a shout out. We got Mandy Mortem, everybody. Mandy Mortem, she's into his house. Okay. So when did you start your YouTube channel? What year was it? Like, how long have you been in running?
Since February this year, so not very long.
Oh, you're about to hit that 1 year birthday in a few months. 1 year anniversary. Cool. Let's talk about vaping. I see you're vaping. Do you vape like CBD? Is it legal in Australia? Do you use it for pain? It's okay. We do. We use it for pain management and other stuff. So you could talk about it.
No, I use mine to quit smoking. I use mine to quit smoking. So mine's got a bit of nicotine in it. But I actually work in a vape store. Yeah,
same here. We did the same thing. We got off cigarettes with the vape. And now we're down to 1 milligram of nicotine from like what, 12 or 24? We're all the way down to 1.
Done.
Because we make our own e-liquid at home. So yeah, to save money because it gets expensive.
Oh yeah.
Buying like a $8-10 bottle and it goes like this really quick, and then you got to buy another one and another one. I was like, yo, we can make it ourselves for much cheaper.
Yes,
do you make your own or do you buy your liquid?
Yeah, I buy it. So I work in a vape store, so I get it for really cheap.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna talk another time after this. That's for sure.
Did you get your URL? Do you have your URL for your channel? You did?
Yes.
As soon as you hit your 100, didn't you? You're a smart cookie. You knew about it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we did too.
What other social media platforms are you on? Like, are you on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook? Is it just Twitter? Like, how many social medias are you on?
4 at the moment. I've got YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Have you ever heard of Discord?
Yeah.
Do you have a Discord?
Yes, I do have a Discord account. I follow a few people.
Oh, okay. Well, if somebody could please put our Discord link in the chat, one of our beautiful mods, I'd deeply appreciate it. We have our own Discord server, and we tend to go there and hang out with a few of our family members here and just have a good old time. We let our hair down and we just, whatever happens, just happens.
Yeah, it's lots of fun. It's definitely for grown-ups, that's for sure.
We got Demented Maniac in his house.
Awesome. So, yeah, your Discord.
She doesn't have one. She said she has an account.
Oh, she has an account, but she doesn't have a server.
Right.
Gotcha. So if you want to join our Discord, you're more than welcome to, because it's lots of fun, and we're doing a lot more with it lately. So it's gonna get filled up with lots of stuff, and it's gonna be fun. But
cool.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Can I ask you a question though? Because this is, a Scary Stories Good Time channel. Do you like scary movies?
Ooh.
No, I don't mind some movies, but there's like real gory psychological thrillers. They mess with my PTSD. Sorry, I know I'm on a horror channel right now, so the irony is very thick. But yeah, I'm actually I try and steer clear because they give me nightmares. Okay, and that I'll talk about that a bit more when we talk about the sleep paralysis and all of that, because that ties into my sleep. Gotcha. Yeah.
I get it. But Benny Long says that he had Benny Long says, I had 2 spondylolistheus, I don't even know how to pronounce that one, and 2 bulging discs about to cut the sciatic nerve. Surgery fixed it, 2 vertebrae, and the tailbone fused along with 4 steel pins. Dang.
Oh, damn.
God.
Whoa.
I am so sorry.
Oh, honey.
Wow. You are a trooper, my friend. You are a warrior. Give it up for Benny Long. He's a warrior. Hand claps. Wow, that's serious.
Yes, please.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
So strong.
We totally, oh my God. Like, I can't identify with specifically that. I can identify with pain. Of course, I'm a mom. I've had labor pains and, all the other stuff, like with the sciatica and all that, but damn, kid. Oh my God. You know what? You're awesome, Benny. You're awesome. Because you know what? You still here, brother. You still here. So kudos to you.
That's another great thing about doing a health channel as well. It gives you so much perspective when you're talking. I talk to people every day about some really serious like chronic health issues, and I kind of go, well, you know what? I'm actually not that bad. It could be a lot worse. It gives you perspective. Because very easily when you're isolated and you're really sick, you can kind of get in your own head, and again, that's where the mental health comes in. So hearing stories like that kind of inspires me to go, okay, I can actually get out of bed this morning and make myself a cup of tea. I'm already winning in comparison to some others. So, you know, staying positive.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes I can't get out of bed and make myself a cup of tea, so I know what you mean. That shit is a fucking challenge.
But
Pardon
isn't
my
it
French?
Isn't it like what you're not supposed to do? Like, you know, be all alone and shut yourself, you know, off from the world and stuff when you're feeling like that, when you get like those diagnoses or bad news and stuff. Aren't you supposed to be like surrounding yourself with like a support group? So
yeah, it's just very hard sometimes to find that support group. That's the trick, is finding, you know, for example, in my immediate family, I live with my dad's side, that's who I interact with a lot, it's my dad's side. No one on my dad's side of the family has chronic health like I have chronic health. And so it's hard for me to talk to them about all the ins and outs without having to explain every single thing. And, you know, you get to a point where you don't want to talk about it anymore. You feel like people won't understand you. So it's very important. That's why I said before, the biggest thing I learned is just to talk about it. Whether they get it or not, they can still sympathize with the fact that you're sick and that you need a bit of extra support. And that's, again, why I started my channel, is so, you know, whether you're at home, in hospital, out and about, you've got easy access to a support group every single day and a network of channels that can help you.
That is true. That is true. And you know what we found? That sometimes when you create a community such as this one, you may find more support than you would with blood relatives. I mean, at least in our case, that's the case. So I totally hear where you're coming from with that. Support is important.
So a good friend of mine, his name is Demented Maniac. He says he loves your accent. And you know something? I think we all love your accent. It's really nifty.
I know, right?
I hear that a lot. They don't expect to go, oh, even an Australian coming on the channel, and they hear me, they go, are you English? Are you Australian? Are you like, what's your background? I get it a lot.
You sound
thank
sexy,
you.
darling.
I really
It's a
appreciate
sexy
that.
accent.
Oh yeah. Muy caliente, muy caliente. Very hot.
Thank you.
So yeah, no, we love it. We have, oh my goodness, we got friends here in the Seaport. We have Australian friends, British, people from Kuwait.
Isn't Tales from the Hangman? I think he's from Australia.
He's Australian.
No, wait,
yes.
Dark and Grim. Dark and Grim is Australian.
But you know who will know? Creepy Clown Girl. Let us know. Creepy Clown Girl is a goddess when it comes to social media. She knows everything. She just knows everything. Okay. So anyway, yeah, she's awesome. But yeah, we have friends from Kuwait. We have friends from Canada, South America. My goodness, India. Just different places all over the world.
Wow.
It's really fascinating, and it makes us proud because we have a lot of friends. So, you know, it's awesome. But yeah.
It's such a great community.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. Yeah, these guys are amazing. And you're amazing too. Now you're one of us, by the way. You're a Seahorse member.
we get a little stronger every day. Just a little stronger. Just a little bit. I was considering cutting off like the subscriptions and not allowing anybody else to subscribe to us. Like, I was looking into like if is there a way to disable the subscription button? I mean, not like people's putting it to use anyway, but yeah, I was thinking about
actually
just keeping it nice and small.
I think we're growing steadily and slowly, and slow and steady wins the race. That's the way I've always seen it. So I love each and every person that subscribes.
That's true.
Because that means that they will, they're joining us. They're one of us. And it feels good to have a clan, it kind of does, especially for people like us that we're supposed to be like freaks and whatnot. But if I do want to know one thing, what is a misconception about chronic illness that you would like to dispel?
That's quite a lot.
Well,
that is such a word question. It's so good. It's a great question, though. I get asked that a lot, and we talk about that a lot. There's so many misconceptions. I think the biggest one is that you have to have a physical look about you to be sick. There's a physical attribute, so other people can identify that you're chronically ill. Like sitting here, I sound and I look perfectly normal, but I've got 8 chronic health issues. It's not all of us. There are millions of us out there that suffer, and you can't tell just by looking at us. We tend to hide it. So part of that actually is the chronic health sufferer's fault for not talking about it and raising awareness. But the other part is stigma, is that you have to have a physical look or deformity to be chronically ill, and it's just not true.
Right.
Oh my God, that's so true. You just gave me chills when you said that, because I've been going through that for years, not so much with Kenny and our children. They know I'm sick because they live with me, but, outside people, it's very difficult. And like my doctors, of course, they know, but people look at you like you're just lazy, or I'm like, are you crazy? I wish I was like you.
Or you're unmotivated or something. But it's not the case, because, that fibromyalgia just paralyzes people sometimes,
Yeah.
The pain is just crazy. But I have a question. Right now, is this Saturday in Australia? So you're in the future. What are the cars like in the future? Tell me.
Not any better. Sorry.
Jeez.
But the zombie apocalypse has occurred, so we'll see you in a couple of hours.
Nice. Can you please give me the winning lotto numbers, the lottery numbers for today? I'd appreciate
Yes, of course.
I'll cut you in.
Of course. I've got
Thank
them
you.
right here prepared for you.
Nice. We know about the zombie apocalypse, the Z-Horde, the zombie horde. That's us. We know all too well about the zombie apocalypse, right, guys? Thumbs up in the chat if you know and you're prepared for the zombie apocalypse.
But it's actually the de-zombie apocalypse, because
That's right.
we're de-zombified, meaning we're no longer zombies. We are woke AF. We are unzombified.
Yes, we got the wokest zombies ever here.
That's
They're
what
woke.
it is. That's what it is.
Wow. Cool.
I love you, Crohn's Check. I really, really love you, Shawnee. Like, I love your attitude. I love your channel, your mind, the way you think. You're so eclectic with your thoughts and non-judgmental and accepting. And that is one thing that we like here. People who are tolerant. Yeah, people who are tolerant, but at the same time, you're not, super crazy sensitive about certain subjects. You're open, and I love it. That's one of the things that drew me to you when I first saw you on your channel. After I saw you on Timey Liz, is the way you talk and the way you express yourself.
Aww.
Certain things we can't say here on our channel. I'll go to your channel and I'll hear you just going off, and it's like you're reading my mind.
Just like Jaunt, I see that Crohn's Chick as another inspirational YouTube creator. Somebody who could inspire you.
Yep.
Because they've suffered and are still suffering through certain things, like Jaunt with her past drug addiction, which was on heroin.
Too.
She was on heroin before, so that was a real struggle for her.
I love her.
And she changed her life around, and now she's out there offering help and advice, and just an ear to listen to other current addicts who are struggling in their thing. So I see that Crohn's Chick almost in the same way, like she's trying to be there for others who are suffering through pain, illnesses, who are probably alone. There's a lot of people who are alone, who have no one.
Yeah.
And, and they can't even leave their house even as well, and they're stuck. And then they turn on YouTube, boom, they see that Crohn's chick and it's like, somebody who gets me.
Yeah.
Somebody who understands. And that's amazing.
Oh, thank you. That's what I was hoping, the impact I hope to have, is what you guys just told me. So thank you so much. It's really sweet.
No, something, absolutely. You deserve every bit of the accolade because you work really hard on your YouTube channel, and that's another thing.
Yeah,
like
and she's
said.
providing an actual service.
It's
just not like, I like things that don't need too much brain cells to watch, like memes. I like watching funny memes and stuff on YouTube, and I'm just like, ha, that's funny. They provide a service, but she's providing a service with actual tangible benefits for the listener and for the viewer.
That's true. That is
her content actually has meat on the bones.
Yeah, meat on the bones.
It's not empty calories that you're getting from that Crohn's chick.
Yeah.
What you're getting is food for your mind, body, and your soul. So
I think my partner's in the chat. He's a fitness and nutrition coach. So he's probably laughing his ass off right now. And I provide the calories that you need for your chronic health.
Aw, everybody's giving a
great.
thumbs up.
I love that. That's
These
brilliant.
guys are awesome.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
And Nina Love, she loves your hair. I think we all love your
It's
hair.
awesome, right? Oh my God.
Yeah, my subscribers chose this.
Really?
Yeah,
Talk
my
about
subscribers picked this
that.
out.
Talk about it.
So earlier in the year, I was raising money for a foundation in Australia. It's called the Be Brave and Shave or Colour Your Hair. So they raise money for the Leukemia Foundation, so for blood cancer, for research, awareness, support to people suffering with it and to support the families. And so, yeah, I raised the money and then I put out a Twitter poll and said everyone in social media can decide what color my hair's going to go. And everyone was very kind. They're very kind to me. It could have been bright orange. Instead, they went with purple. So they picked purple, which matched my channel. And it's the fibro awareness color. It's the Crohn's colitis awareness color. So, yeah, and I've been keeping it that way ever since. I decided to shave the sides and all that as well. So it's how we got to this. My subscribers picked it out.
That purple color that your subscribers picked is perfect because we love the color purple here. It's part of our color scheme as well, along with pink and green.
Yes, you match our background. That is awesome.
Absolutely.
Yes, you do.
You just made us look even better. You made us look good. Yes, we love it.
We got a quick roll call though. We have another friend who joined us in the chat, and guess who it is? I'll tell you. Demented Centaur, everybody. He's into his house. Welcome, Demented Centaur.
No, yeah, that's wonderful. I wish I could do that to my hair. It just will never work for me, unfortunately. I can't get it to look sway like that.
But it's okay, baby. Your hair looks nice.
With the Spanish people curls that I have on my hair, so can never get it.
Women would kill for that though.
Yes.
Women spend thousands of dollars getting their hair to look like yours though. Just remember that.
I hear that a lot. A lot of people are like, oh my God, your hair is so pretty and I love it. And I'm like, nah.
But it drives you nuts, doesn't it? It drives you absolutely crazy.
No, and think about this for a minute. With chronic pain, do you know how much it hurts to comb it? Oh my goodness, it hurts.
I do
so
actually.
much.
My hair naturally is ringlets. When it's long, it's ringlets and it's curly and it's thick. It's the reason why I keep it short.
Oh, ancient secret. Oh.
Do you believe in the zodiac?
Oh.
Do you believe in the zodiac?
Sorry, what was that one?
Do you believe in astrology? How do you feel about
astrology?
Yeah.
I do.
So what's your zodiac sign?
I am too. I'm born on a cusp on the 21st of November. So I'm a Scorpio and a Sagittarius born on the cusp of revolution.
Oh, okay. Another Scorpio in the house.
I'm a Scorpio too. That's awesome.
We got scorpions all over the place in his house. It must be pretty cool being from Australia and having your sign be a scorpion.
That's awesome too, right?
Right? There's a lot of scorpions in Australia, right? Do they ever creep into your house?
Yes, there are. Yes, there's a lot of animals.
Have they ever crept into your house?
Pardon?
A scorpion. Has a scorpion or a snake or a huge spider ever crawled into your house?
I've had spiders in my house, but I tend to live near the cities, so we don't get a lot of the snakes and the scorpions. They're more inland.
How about dingoes?
Oh God!
Is there like a big population of dingoes in the city?
Okay, so we have this
sort of.
inside
Okay,
sort of, yeah.
Okay.
We have an inside joke.
I didn't know how to
I'm
answer
a Gemini.
that.
I'm a Gemini because I asked her your zodiac sign. I'm a Gemini. Miss Mysterio, she's a Scorpio, and somebody says they're a Libra. It's Leonard Barton. He's a Libra. That's cool.
Oh, and Leonard Barton also, before I forget, he said that his pets sometimes know if something's wrong with him, that they usually know when something's wrong with him. And you know what? I totally feel that pets are the best things to have around for detection when you're about to have an episode or a pain flare. Because I know that when I'm really, really in a lot of pain, my cats, they automatically pick up and they'll come and they'll try to lick me.
Yeah, like one time I had a freaking severe toothache. I mean, it was really bad. And I was on the floor in pain, and my kitty cat came up to me and he started licking me and rubbing up on me. So my kitty cat knows when our cats know when we're not feeling well.
Yeah, they know.
Do you have
Yeah,
pets?
they're pretty aware animals. They're actually really heightened senses. So yeah, it's really cool. And just quickly, my partner's in the chat, Ben on Adventures. He's in the chat saying hello.
All right, Ben on Adventures, everybody. Ben on
Hi,
Adventures.
Ben.
He's in his house. Welcome.
Awesome. Philia is also a Libra, and Demented Maniac said they really do, and it's true. Pets really do know when something is wrong. I have a kid who gets seizures. She gets grandma seizures, and the cat always knows when she's gonna get it. And so we just make sure she's sitting comfortably in a place where she can't hurt herself, but the cat always know, so that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, the cats know. The animals are just, I hear on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken, a lady's parakeet knows when she's about to get a seizure. So the parakeet will just start going crazy and tweeting a lot, like tweet, 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 and chirping rather, and the neighbors will hear, because she always leaves her window open so the neighbors can hear the animal, and she always has to sleep with her door open
so the neighbors could come and help her out.
The neighbors come in. So
that
needless to say,
amazing.
she lives in a private security building, and the neighbors will come in as soon as they hear that bird.
The bird,
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good. That's really cool.
System. Yeah, that's a good system that they came up with. Her neighbors are phenomenal. They're great people. But
Philia's a Libra. We got the Demented Centaur, who's a Capricorn.
We have a raid.
Mina's a Libra as well. Oh, we got a raid, everybody. It's a Red Kryptonite raid. Oh, wow. Thank you, Red Kryptonite, so much. We got the one and only Red Kryptonite in his house. The Angel Muniz Variety Show, everybody. They're in his house. We also have Josie, kitty, baby.
Yeah.
She's in his house. What is up, Josie? Nice.
Oh, you guys are great. Thank you for
In case you're
raiding
wondering
us.
who's with us, this is that Crohn's chick, everybody, that just raided us. She's a YouTuber here, and she's amazing.
Red Kryptonite's a friend of mine.
Aww, isn't he great? He's so sweet. His crew are wonderful.
Just make sure you keep your Pampers on because
Yeah.
he'll eat that booty. So you got to keep on your Pampers, get a chastity belt, whatever you got to do.
Put a lock and key in that.
True.
You eat the booty.
Throw that key away.
Yep. Throw it out. Throw it out. Swallow it. Swallow the key. So, Shawnee, you know what? I want to ask you two things, okay? First, I want to ask you about PTSD. If you could talk about that a little bit. What are some symptoms that people need to look out for? When can it get really bad and maybe too symptomatic to where intervention may be needed? If you could talk a little bit about that, if you know.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, a lot of people associate that with, soldiers or, people that are from war-torn countries, third world countries, that sort of thing. But it can happen to anyone that goes through a traumatic situation that they can't reconcile. So post-traumatic stress disorder, and the key word in there is stress, is something where you've had exacerbated stress over a period of time, and eventually your body starts developing unhealthy coping mechanisms to try and deal with it. So for a lot of us who have PTSD, we turn to drugs, we turn to substance abuse to try and, get control of our lives and that sort of thing. So there's a loss of control with PTSD. So a lot of the time what will happen is with PTSD, the person who has it won't notice they've got the symptoms. It's other people around them that will notice that their behavior is erratic, and that they act out of character, or they disassociate from situations. They have an extreme emotional reaction to something that isn't very, something you would normally have a huge reaction to, and that's called a trigger. Someone with PTSD has triggers, and if you don't know what the triggers are, for the person, it's very overwhelming. It just hits you like a ton of bricks. So I think learning about what triggers are, learning to understand the situation that caused the triggers is really important. And that's sort of the cornerstone of post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh my God. So the triggers. Oh my God. It's so hard with the triggers, okay? Because with the triggers, like, if you don't know what they are, and you sometimes feel like you're pissing a person off all of the time, and like you can do no right. Would you agree with that though?
Yeah, a bit. I would. Because again, the person doesn't really know until something big happens. Like for me, it was a lot of my friends telling me that, there were times where we'd be out and we'd be having fun, and then all of a sudden I'd become really cold, like personality-wise. I'd just shut off, and it's almost like I was a completely different person that they were talking to. And what had happened is I'd become too emotionally overwhelmed by so many things going on. My emotions would just shut off instantly. And I wouldn't even know it was happening. It would just happen. And then the next day I'd realize that there's parts of the nights that I don't remember properly. There are conversations I had that I can't recall, but people would tell me about them. I said some awful things, or I did some awful things, or I put myself in a risky situation that I normally wouldn't do. So it took me a long time to learn what my triggers were. I learned more about them as I got older, and started to really become more self-aware of how I was impacting people around me.
How does one do that? How does one realize what? Oh, wait, there is a roll call.
Oh, there is? Who is it?
It's PA Nightmares, baby.
Oh, wow. Welcome to the stream, PA Nightmare. PA Nightmare, everybody. He's in his house.
Okay, so how would somebody go about recognizing that they have a problem when it comes to PTSD, particularly if they get aggressive or verbally abusive? Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to PTSD, you've got to be really self-aware with mental and physical health. You have to take a very hard look at yourself. It's really confronting to look at it and analyze the situation that caused something like the stress disorder, like PTSD, to occur, or like anxiety, or like depression. So unless you're willing to face yourself as the trauma that kind of instigated that mental health cycle, and that syndrome and whatnot, then you're not going to get through to someone. It's going to be a brick wall. That person has to, or they need to be aware of what they're doing. And yeah, it's a daily thing. It's not something that you do once and, hey, I got the tool belt now, off I go. It's something that daily you have to be conscious of. It's, you know, when you go out and you know that there's situations that cause you stress or could trigger you to have those behaviors, then you need to be fully aware so you can catch the trigger and use a healthy coping mechanism before you tumble down the rabbit hole. So it's really hard if someone doesn't know they have PTSD, or they do, they don't want to address it. There's nothing you can do. There is no therapy on the planet or no psychologist on the planet that's going to be able to help them until they want to change their life.
Yep, good words, good advice. So now the next question is going to be the question. Now we have a story time scene where we change the music and the background to
something a little more ominous.
Yeah, with
and,
ambience.
Yeah.
To turn to when we ask people to tell their personal stories. So we want you to get very relaxed and comfortable and just dive into your experiences with sleep paralysis, because we here find it very fascinating.
The more detailed, the better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, so while I'm setting up the story time scene, I'm gonna let you, just go off, say whatever you need to say, and you're going to be able to hear us, but the audience will not, because we want them to hear you perfectly. So go right ahead, speak on, and get comfortable.
Now? Wonderful. Alrighty, so I noticed at a very young age that I've always had sleeping issues, and we didn't quite know what caused them. I'd constantly wake up during the night. I'd be very restless sleeper, very light sleeper, constantly up and about, and never been able to sleep very well. And that stayed with me till I was, till I'm an adult. And some of the things that would happen is I either don't dream or I dream very vividly. And when I dream very vividly, it's usually I'm hallucinating, or I'm having the sleep paralysis, or I'm having a sleep apnea. So what tends to happen is that usually when I'm stressed or emotionally overwhelmed, I think, there's some nights where I stop breathing while I sleep, and then unfortunately my body tries to kick me awake, but my brain wakes up before my body does, and so I'm paralyzed. And when your body does that, it goes into its fight or flight response to try and get your body moving, to get it going. And so some of the things I've seen, some of the things I've either hallucinated, or if you want to go supernatural with it, I definitely think there may be supernatural things going on. Some of the things I've seen have been absolutely terrifying. From a little girl trying to shake me awake, and I could feel my body moving from side to side to side, to having an entity pull a screen out of my mouth and into it and then fly out my door. There's been some really, really scary instances. And when you wake up, because your mind's awake, it's the sensory, you're seeing everything, and your body's in the same position. So when you wake up, you're in the same position that you were in the dream, or the paralysis, you're in that same position. So it's very hard to distinguish what's real and what wasn't. Yeah. Details. Well, there was another instance. I think this has been one of the most spookiest, actually, is I was sleeping over at a friend's house. We would have been about 12 or 13, and we both woke up at the same time and both looked to the same corner of the room, and there was a black shadow or like a specter there with like red, flaming red eyes, and then it disappeared. And her and I both looked at each other, and we both were awake at the time. And again, she didn't have any sleeping issues like I did. But yeah, we both woke up at the same time, and there was that sort of entity in the room. So there's been lots of instances with the sleep paralysis, kind of bringing it back to that, where I've woken up in scenarios where, you know, something as simple as I used to play video games with my dad a lot. That was part of our bonding growing up. And I woke up, I thought this was actually happening. I was playing video games with my dad, but all of a sudden I couldn't move. It's like my whole body locked up. And I started feeling bites on my like feet. And I mean proper, like as if someone or people were biting my legs, and it was moving up and up and up and up all the way, you know, to my face. So like I was being eaten alive, and I couldn't see what was happening. I couldn't see, you know, I just froze, locked up, and then I could feel like I was being eaten. You know, other ones, yeah, there's another one I'll actually say. This one was distinctively different from a lot of others. And this is where it evolved to, instead of the dream or the hallucination taking over me and me just being terrified, I kind of started getting some control back, because you can. This is the fun thing about dreams. You can get some control if you know how. Is that I was lying, again, I woke up in the dream, in the hallucination, whatever you want to call it. And I felt my blanket being pulled up over my face and me being suffocated. And I was panicking, of course. I couldn't breathe and I was panicking. But then something or someone, I heard a male voice just go, breathe. That was it, just one word, really loud, like as if it was right in my ear, breathe. And I took a deep breath. I was actually able to breathe, and the blanket came back off my face, and I woke up, and I was in the same position, looking at the same ceiling in the same bed, and the quilt was just up here on my chest. So I've had quite a few instances of, having a hallucination or having a almost supernatural sort of thing happen. But over the last couple of years, there's been other sort of situations where in those sort of dreams, I've started to be able to take control. I can start catching myself when I can feel myself being pulled into one of those, I keep calling it dreams, but you call it what you like. One of those sort of dreams or those hallucinations. Like I can feel the pull, me being pulled in, and I can kind of stop it. So yeah, but before I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to control it. I didn't know what to do. And sometimes it still takes over. Sometimes I still get those nightmares. And that's why I don't watch horror, those sort of horror psychological thrillers, because it gives my brain too much material to work with when it comes to the sleep paralysis and the sleep apnea.
Wow. I love that you know, that you shared that with us. You know, I don't love that it happened to you. We're
of course not. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're all too familiar with sleep paralysis here. A lot of people in the chat that are here now, they get it.
Night terrors
we
as
get
well.
it. Oh yeah, night terrors as well. 2 of our children get it as well. So we totally understand. You're in good company. It's really bad. Oh God, when you said the little girl part though, I was like, that's freaky. That's a first I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a little girl.
That is the first I've heard of it too.
Shaking you. Wow, you know, you have.
Yeah, I have a theory about it though. I do have a theory about why I was a little girl. So I was lying on my side and I could feel me being rocked awake. I actually think it was a memory. I think it was just me hallucinating a very vivid memory of when I was a kid, and it was my sister trying to shake me awake. Because not to go too TMI, I won't go into this too much, but my mum was quite abusive. And when she threw into one of her rages, my sister and I would go and hide. And so there were some instances where I'd be sleeping and my sister would shake me awake and we would go and hide. So I actually have a feeling I was kind of reliving situation, and that little girl that was shaking me was actually my manifestation of my sister.
Wow.
So,
Oh, wow. That's a theory indeed. I'll tell you one thing, that is a theory.
Wow. So, oh my goodness, you just gave me chills there, because we watched this TV show. It's on Netflix, I believe, something about a hill baby where the girl was haunting herself. Anyway, with
House, the house, Hill House. Hill
something
House.
like that.
I think it's called Hill House.
This girl was being tormented throughout her entire life by this ghostly figure. Okay, and it was really horrifying to look at. Okay, now this girl died young, so when she died, she saw her life flash before her eyes with the experience that she would have at night with that ghostly figure. And when she realized how she died, she realized that she was the figure that she was seeing all through her life. That was creepy.
Really quick though, I need to make a public service announcement.
Oh yes.
If it's okay with you girls. Real quick, Philia Noctis had a birthday recently, and she received a present, and the present was a Dezomba mug from Dezombified with her own personal OC original character / avatar on the mug. And I believe it was a gift to her from Creepy Clown Girl.
Doesn't that look sexy?
I'm not sure if you can see it on the screen, but damn, that's sexy as fuck. Excuse my language. Sexy AF. Look at that. Look at the back. Oh, that is so crispy. Congratulations to you, Philia. Thank you for getting that mug and representing the Zombified
She
Stereo
sent us
Dread.
a picture on Twitter. That was
Twitter.
so nice.
Thank you.
Both sides look amazing. It was a great color, purple. As always, purple. That looks great. Alrighty. But yeah, I mean, sleep paralysis, it's a thing, and a lot of people get it. A lot of people suffer from that. And it's no fun at all.
yeah, they do. Yeah, it's quite terrifying.
It is. You have no control over your body.
Yes, Haunting of Hill House. That's the name of it. It says Ben on Adventures.
Okay,
It's
okay.
excellent, he says, and gives us a thumbs up. It is. It was really good.
Yeah,
It's a good show.
I'm definitely going to be looking forward to the season 2, that's for sure.
So, that Crohn's chick, aka Shawnee, what can you tell us about the future of your channel?
I'm hoping that it grows to be a health hub, like a chronic health hub, where you can become connected to whatever support group or education or awareness group that you need to that's associated with your illness. At the moment, a big cornerstone of my channel is collaboration. I collaborate with a lot of other creators, some that do chronic health, some who don't, on a lot of different social medias, so we can build a network of health and support channels for anyone out there looking for education and support. So that's the goal. Where it goes from there, I have no idea. I didn't even know it was going to turn into a live talk show 6 months ago. That's just how it evolved. So we'll see where it evolves this time next year. We'll have another chat and see where I'm at.
Wow, that's awesome.
Can I ask you a question? Would it be okay if I asked you to join us in singing happy birthday to one of our beautiful family mates up in the chat, Philia?
Sure,
Nice.
absolutely.
Let's do it. Mysterios, count it down, baby.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Day to you.
Happy birthday, dear Philia.
Day.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday to you.
Let everybody put some cake emojis up there for our beautiful Ophelia Noctis. Happy birthday, my love. And many, many, many more. Love you, girl.
Hey, we got a quick roll call. We got Information Man Speaks Podcast. Interesting name. He's in his house.
Welcome to Stereo Dread. This is our podcast. I'm Miss Stereo.
I'm Kenny Dreadful.
And together we make Stereo Dread. And our channel is Dezombified. So welcome. We hope to have you around much
Yes,
much
and our
longer.
guest is Shawnee, aka That Crohn's Chick, right here on YouTube.
Yes, she has a chronic health channel where she speaks about different types of chronic health with her peoples. And now she's one of our peoples too.
Yeah, so now we're cross-streaming. We're her people, she's our peoples, all right.
Alrighty then. Oh my goodness.
Should we go to her channel and show it?
Oh my god, yes. You know what? That's a very good idea. I'm gonna go and you...
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna go look at it right now. So, and in the meantime, you guys keep talking.
All right, cool. So look at that. Christine Baker got a whole bunch of birthday cakes, emojis in the chat. Thank you to Shawnee for joining us and singing Ophelia Noctis happy birthday. That was so kind of you and amazing. She's a great person.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
Ophelia is...
Yeah, she's
one of our sisters.
So we're gonna go to your channel now, Shawnee, so we could show everybody. Okay? Cool.
There it goes.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You should see it in about 15-20 seconds. There's a lag, a delay. But it's up there now. Once it comes up, you could just start, talking about it, like the banner. Did you make it yourself?
Oh, that's good stuff.
I did, yeah. All of it, all the thumbnails, the banners, all of that. I did all of that.
Oh wow, that's awesome. I really like it. That's a pretty pink color. And it's got little touches of purple here and there too. Slight, but it's there.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, I love it. So,
do you cover RRMS?
MS, so multiple sclerosis. Yes, I do, and I've made a video about it.
Oh, okay. What's RRMS? What is that?
I don't know. Mina, she threw it up there. She's asking her a question.
Oh.
Does she cover RRMS?
That's different.
I think the MS probably is multiple sclerosis, but I don't know what the RR stands for.
I don't know either. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'm honestly not too sure actually. MS, I heard MS. I didn't hear the RR part. So yeah, I'm actually not too sure, but I'd certainly, would like to cover it. Every chronic health issue is welcome, and even if you don't have a chronic health issue, you're welcome to come and have a chat and learn about it.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Definitely, Mina, maybe you can get somebody that you may know with RRMS to contact.
Oh, there it goes. Relapsing, remitting MS. So I guess it's multiple sclerosis. Relapsing, remitting, multiple sclerosis.
Oh wow.
I might be wrong. I
Yeah.
might be wrong about that.
Yeah, no, we have covered multiple sclerosis on the channel before. We've also covered other areas like ankylosing spondylitis and fibromyalgia, lots of different, issues. I had a lady come on my channel the other week that had cerebral palsy. So we go into genetic health issues as well. So yeah, we have covered a bit of that on the channel. And certainly I'm always open to discussing it with new people. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh.
I know you don't like scary movies, but can we at least know your favorite movie? How about that?
Ooh, I have a few, but I guess I have to go a bit old school and say Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, baby.
Fantasy.
I am a fan. I am a fan of J.R. Tolkien.
Yes.
So,
Hey,
yes.
when it comes to fantasy, we love it. I love Harry Potter a lot, and Narnia. I'm a fan. So
Yeah, we like fantasy.
Oh, I love Narnia. I do.
Do you have you heard of a show called Carnival Row? Carnival Row. It's on Amazon Prime. It's an Amazon original, and it has that guy. What's his name? The one that used to be next to Johnny Depp in the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh God.
What's his name?
Orlando Bloom.
Yes, Orlando Bloom is in it.
Okay.
He's in a fantasy show set back in like the Victorian days or something. It's like fairies with wings and all types of things happening in that show.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this because he's mentioned it to me a few times and I haven't.
Carnival Row. Put it in the chat for people to check out. Carnival Row.
Okay.
That's the name of the show. We're gonna be putting it in the chat. So I love all of those dragons and the trolls and the ogres and the dwarves from all those movies.
Hobbit.
How did you like the last installation of the movies?
I liked them. For me, one of the first books I ever read was The Hobbit. Well, let's just say not read, attempted to read because I was like 9. But I picked it up off my dad's bookshelf and he noticed it and like me trying to read it. And he actually sat down and started reading it to me at night. So that's actually a little thing that helped my dad and I bond was the Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit by Tolkien. So that was really cool. It's a very strong part of my childhood was growing up with The Lord of the Rings and fiction and other authors like Raymond E. Feist, who's another sort of medieval fiction sort of amazing writer that writes books like that. So that's what I grew up with was fiction and science fiction.
Same.
I loved it. I
Same
still
here.
love it.
Yo, Ben on Adventure says that he knows you will not like this, but he loves the original It with Tim Curry. Oh,
I hate it.
Oh man, okay. It looks like to me that
why do you hate it?
At some point, we're gonna have to have Ben on here someday.
Yeah, it is hella scary.
I love it.
Me and Mina wants to see Carnival. So that's
Ben's
good.
a good dude.
Ben is a good dude.
We're gonna have to have him on at some point in the future so we can talk horror.
Yeah,
he would love that. I'm sure he would love that.
What he needs to do is come on Google Hangouts and let's talk right now.
Ooh, but it's it's shiny.
Right,
I don't know.
right.
I think he's painting the kitchen.
You're right.
Oh, he's handy.
Yeah, he is.
That's awesome. Kenny does
He's
that.
handy. Yeah, he's Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's painted this entire apartment.
All right, before I need to ask you this question. It's so important because I need to know what's the one thing about you no one would ever guess unless you'd said it.
Oh.
Like, do you cosplay in the middle of the night out in the street or something? Like, what is it? It has to be something.
I'm an artist. I draw, as well as writing my first fiction novel. I also, cause I'm a writer, but I'm an artist. I actually draw portraits. I draw people.
No, get out! Get out!
Very much. So.
Get out of here!
No, I draw.
So can you show us one? How about that?
We love artists here. We have artists here too. We love artists.
Whoa!
Poets,
look at that.
Oh my god, that is beautiful. Is that a fictional character or
Yes,
is that
of
a real
course.
person?
That's a mermaid, man.
Oh, a mermaid.
They're the star signs. They're the star signs. I'm drawing mythological versions of the star signs. So.
Oh, really? So wait a minute.
That's Pisces.
That's Pisces. That's awesome. And who's that?
And then that's Aries.
Oh, wow. Do you have Gemini, perhaps?
I do.
Where is it?
Two lovely men, if you can see it there.
A man and a woman. Huh, interesting.
Is it a man and a woman or two men? I can't tell.
It's two men.
It's two men, Mysterio,
wow.
not a man and a woman.
Oh, I just thought it was.
See, it's the good boy and the bad boy, just like me.
Oh, God.
Wow, you are very talented. Oh, my.
Oh, my God. That looks like a mermaid.
Yeah,
so
baby.
Pretty. Is that Pisces?
Giggity, 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 giggity. I don't know what that
No,
is.
wait.
Is that Pisces as well?
That's Cancer.
Oh.
No, that's Cancer. So that's a siren. That's a siren.
Oh my God. You need to, if you ever have a free chance to do some artwork for our channel, that'd be great.
Oh my God.
I would love to show
I'm
it off.
always open.
Like some zombies.
I draw a lot.
Oh, that is beautiful.
I draw lots. So.
I like that.
How come you're not like doing this for a living? I don't understand.
Oh
You got so
my
much
God.
talent for the drawing.
Girl, I like that.
Well, I do it on the side. I do it. Yeah, the sexy man. I got sexy ladies in there too.
Oh, wait a minute.
I do it as a hobby. I love it as a hobby, so I've always done it and I always do it in the background. But the guys who just showed you then like that, they're characters in my novel I'm writing. So I do that all on the side as a hobby. So that's like future when Shani's not on YouTube anymore.
Right.
That's what I want to do afterwards is just be a writer and do my artwork and
Oh my God, so you're definitely going to get along with one of our friends. We're going to put you in contact with him, 13 past midnight. I think you guys might get along very well. So I'm gonna put you guys in contact. That sounds great. And you are definitely a gifted artist. That is incredible.
If you ever draw a zombie or something,
let us know.
Send it to us. We'll show it on the show. You see that background right now? That was made by one of our lovely family members, Aisha, 1994. She did that on Photoshop. So we're proudly displaying it for the whole world to see. So if you ever want some work to be shown for the whole world to see from a different genre like horror, send it to us. We'll blast it on the screen.
Absolutely, absolutely. We like to show
I'd love to.
Yes, we love to show off the Z-Horde work. And that little character, that dude with his brain exposed and the electrode stuck in his brains, that was done by Yaman.
Yeah Man TV.
Yeah Man TV. But real quick, baby, Lewis Witt is here.
That boy ain't right, Peggy. We got Lewis Witt, everybody. Lewis Witt, he's into his house.
Every time that Lewis Witt comes on, Kenny says the same thing. That boy ain't right. And it's because if you
King of the Hill.
Yes, if you ever get to come to our Discord ever, you're gonna hear a voice that sounds a lot like Hank Hill.
But I don't
from
think
King of the Hill.
I don't know if they get that show in Australia, that cartoon show.
Do they?
It's almost like The Simpsons
no.
and the Family Guy.
You gotta look into it. Then you gotta look into it for some context. You have to. It's really hilarious, but at the same time, it's wholesome. I don't know why it ever went off air. I will never understand, but it's a beautiful show. I loved it. But yeah, listen, Shawnee, it has been an incredible pleasure and a long time coming to have you come here. I'm so happy that we finally got to have you here. You are an amazing
She's like
person.
an elusive Pokemon. We had to wait to catch her. And now we gotta catch them all. So thank you for being here.
Man,
been waiting
Kenny
so
is a
long.
poet.
Oh, thank you
that's
for the
sure.
invite.
He's a poet. So
You got a good man there. You got a good man.
Oh yes, I know.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
And now I'm patting myself on the back. No, but thank you so much. And you know, you really are an amazing human being. You're smart, talented, beautiful, and
remember,
inside and out.
The only labels we use here is sexy, and you're sexy.
Yeah.
So sexy.
Sexy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
No,
You're welcome.
Thank you, honey. And listen, you are always welcome here. You're one of us now. Everybody in the chat, please give a warm applause to Shawnee, aka that Crohn's chick. She is amazing. Her links have been all over the chat. CCG just posted it there, her YouTube link.
The link.
Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you ever need to know anything about chronic illness and you ever just need to enter a support group channel, just go and watch one of her streams. You won't be disappointed.
Real quick though, Ben on Adventures said he'd love to be on the show one day.
Ooh.
So that's cool. But can we take a selfie with you before you leave, Shawnee?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, on the count of 3, everybody say brains. 1, 2, 3. Brains!
Brain.
All right, nice.
It's just a thing we do.
Yeah, it's just a thing we do. Would you like a bong rip?
Thank you.
All right, there's a bong rip just
That'll
for you.
help with pain too.
That's for pain management, strictly. Medicinal, strictly. Strictly medicinal. But thank you so much, Shawnee, for being here. You were amazing. You were so forthcoming and generous and kind with your experiences, your knowledge.
And have Ben DM us on Twitter, by the way.
He did.
On Twitter's. Oh, he did?
He said he is going to follow us.
Oh, okay, great. So have him DM
Twitter.
us, and we will definitely arrange something. That's going to be lots of fun. Thank you for being here one more time. We love you. You are family now. And it's been great talking to you.
Yay! Round of applause. Thank you so much, Sean.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome to return whenever you want. You're more than welcome to show up whenever you want back in the future. We stream almost every day. So whenever you want to pop in the chat or
wonderful,
whatever, we'll be here for you.
Love you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Mwah, I love your guts. Take care, lovelies.
Okay. Smooches. Good night.
Bye. Oh my God, that was so awesome.
Bye.
How often do you get a phone call or even a video chat with someone from the future?
That's right. She's from the future.
She's from September 21st, Saturday of 2019.
Yes.
While us Americans are still dealing with Friday. I guess that means our weekends are longer?
Probably.
In a sort of way, because they're already working on Saturday and we're still pumping Friday.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Gotta pump that Friday up.
Okay, I hear you.
But yo, she was so sweet and funny, really cool, laid back and chill. So that was awesome.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
We got Mike Hughes, a newbie, up in the chat.
Ooh.
In his house.
Welcome to Stereo Dread, Mike Hughes. We are happy to have you. I'm Miss Stereo. He's Kenny Dreadful. We are Dezombified. Thank you for being here. Stereo Dread is the name of our show. So welcome, and we hope that we make a lifelong friend out of you.
Oh my God. She gave us triple X's. That's awesome.
Aww.
Thank you, Crohn's chick,
so
Shawnee, for giving us triple X's.
Aww.
I'm all about triple X's.
She was great. Shut up. She was so great.
Yeah, she was.
Knowledgeable,
funny,
and,
knowledgeable, sweet.
A breath of fresh air. And her sleep paralysis story is really chilling, though.
Yeah.
You know, it was incredible. That was the, I say, the coup de grace.
I wonder what's happening with the Demented Centaur. He says he hates this Friday. Oh my. What did Friday ever do to you, Demented Centaur?
Friday's awesome. You can do anything on Friday. Friday's magic. So you can just change your Friday around, Demented Centaur.
Yep.
You know?
That's right.
Just know that. You can change it around just like magic. Alrighty then, baby. How about this? How about we get our peoples ready for a few more news stories that we haven't said yet, because we always forget some of them. I would like to catch 2 or 3 more that we have there.
Yeah, we could do 2, because I need to eat dinner. Mysterio didn't cook, so now I gotta go downstairs and eat me a bowl of honeycombs or something. Honeycombs for dinner, baby. Honeycombs for dinner on a Friday night. What's better than that? Nothing.
I'll whip something up, or maybe even order something.
Yeah, sure. By the time we get off of here, everything will be closed. We live in the boondocks.
You'd be surprised. But anyway.
So Disney World worker carrying balloons, right, was nearly swept away by the wind.
Holy crap.
You see? So check it out. We're going to play the video. This Disney worker with a bunch of balloons. Look at that. Struggling. The struggle's real.
Holy crap. Baby, stop blowing. You're gonna
I'm
make him fly away.
I'm making sound effects for the wind. Or maybe he was just really squanched. Jigglypuffed or something. Struggling with those balloons. Are those Jack Skeleton Nightmare Before
Yep, that's what it looks like.
That's the Nightmare Before Christmas. Yo, a Disney World visitor captured video of a worker carrying a large load of balloons in a Halloween parade, nearly being carried off by the wind. The video, filmed by Eric Karampalasis of the Florida theme park, shows a cast member struggling against the wind while holding on tight to about 24 balloons. The wind threatens to take the balloons from the man, or perhaps carry him off with them, but he comes out victorious in the struggle. They said Mickey's not so scary. What? They said Mickey's not so scary party, but they didn't say not so windy. The brave cast member whom slays the wind monster in this video is A-OK.
Oh my god. Let's look at that again.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Holy crap.
Yo, somebody help me with these balloons, man.
That looks like a big, strong guy. Imagine if it would have been like a little girl or
I don't know.
lady.
He looks pretty puny, like 5'6", maybe $150.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like scrawny. In other words, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he looks scrawny to me.
I don't think so.
But then I don't know.
And besides,
he doesn't get to see this in the mirror every day. So
oh my
I don't
god!
know,
Well, I didn't say he was the Hulk. Now he just doesn't look puny, you know. That's funny. Oh my god.
All right, so on to our next story. Now this one right here is a hot mess. A hot mess. Thieves steal $5 million gold toilet from Britain's Blenheim Palace. Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Wow. That's a throne made for a king, baby. Look at it shine. No wonder it was in a palace. So burglars have stolen a fully functional 18-karat gold toilet from Britain's Blenheim Palace, where it had been installed as an art exhibit. The toilet, valued at more than $5 million, was part of an exhibition of work by Italian conceptual artist Maurizio Cattelan, which opened 2 days ago at the stately home 60 miles west of London, a major tourist attraction. The toilet, named America. Wow, really? You're gonna do us like that? I'm happy they stole it. The toilet, named America, was previously on display in a cubicle at New York's Guggenheim Museum, where more than 100,000 visitors were able to use it. Wow, 100,000 people sat on an 18-karat gold freaking toilet. Damn. Thieves with at least 2 vehicles broke into the palace, the birthplace of World War II leader Winston Churchill, and removed the toilet sometime before 5 a.m. Due to the toilet being plumbed into the building, this has caused significant damage and flooding. So, Mysterio, there's puns abound. Puns, glorious puns.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If you think that you're that fancy, that you could have $1 million golden toilet, dude, why not put it in a better looking bathroom? Because that bathroom looks like the bathroom over at Target.
Yeah, that bathroom looks janky janky AF.
Do it better. Do a luxurious bathroom. Do it in style, dude. Just gonna put a golden toilet in a crappy bathroom like that, you know? And then you're gonna name it an America? Well,
Louis Switt, awesome. He says, that was a crappy thing to do. Zazing! Nice. Gotta give him a hand clap to you, sir.
That's right.
Good one.
I don't know what's crappier, the fact that it got stolen or the fact that it was in such a crappy bathroom.
Yo, the first thing I said when I saw this article, was, you gotta be shitting me. You freaking shitting me, man? A $5 million toilet? You shitting me, right? I crap
man.
in style with my gold toilet, says the Demented Centaur. LOL, right, sis? I can think of better things to spend that kind of money on. LMAO, Target bathroom. That's
At
right,
least-
Auntie Creeps.
yeah.
Auntie Creeps!
Woo,
Oh
I
my!
love you, baby.
She's in his house.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, good for them. I hope they never find it. Oh man, that's so funny. That's hilarious though, a golden toilet. Like, how are you gonna sell that in the black market? That's so stupid.
Yo, that
Like,
looks.
how are you gonna sell
That
that?
looks like this looks like the type of bathroom that glory holes be found. I mean, it looks really janky. So janky. Why are you gonna put $1 million toilet in
I
there?
wonder
yo?
if that palace must be yucky. It must be gross.
That is nasty.
Oh man, that's so funny.
They-
Look, they even got the sanitary little covers for the golden toilet. They're so stupid. I mean, I
Coming
understand-
soon to a glory hole near you. The $5 million gold toilet.
Oh man, people are stupid. I don't know who's stupider, the people who stole it. Because what are they gonna do with it? Unless they melt it, then it would make sense. But other than that, it's stupid. Or
Yo,
the
I got it.
stupid
I
people
got
who
it.
made
You
and
remember
put it
those
in that
commercials?
crappy place.
Remember those commercials? Cash for gold?
Yeah.
Yo, ass. No, don't laugh. Yeah, I haven't said it. Ass for gold. Yo, we got ass for gold, people. Send us your ass for gold. There you go.
They're so stupid. Stupid. Oh my god. That is hilarious. I love it.
Hang that gold around your neck, says Louis Witt.
Yeah, boy. You're gonna be walking around like Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy. With a ridiculous neck.
You know who would love a toilet bowl like that? Mr. TP. I mean, Mr. T. Mr. T. Why did I say TP? Like toilet paper, Mr. TP. No, Mr. T would love that.
Melt it down. You're gonna spend.
And you know what he would say?
$5 million.
He would say, I shitty the fool. I shitty the fool. I shitty the fool.
You're gonna spend $5 million just to pun a whole country, and you can't even give those $5 million to the needy. That is an expensive pun, and for nothing, because they stole it. Stupid. I ain't even gonna give you the chance.
Stupido.
Oh my god, that is so hilarious. Oh, karma. Karma. Alrighty then. This one is from Kayla, our awkward
Alien.
Yes, she sent this to us on Twitter. Baby, you want to read it?
There's a ghost detecting stone on Amazon that turns red if a ghost is nearby. As we prepare for the upcoming Halloween, we'll be giving you more spooky stuff to grace the season, and if you're planning to go ghost hunting, this ghost detecting stone will help you find what you're looking for. Obviously, Halloween night is definitely the best time for ghost hunting. If you are sick and tired of the childish trick-or-treat, then we suggest you take on a real scary challenge. Pick a spooky place, preferably a haunted one, and conduct a paranormal investigation with your friends. But what if you're not endowed with a third eye like Kenny Dreadful, or a sixth sense like Kenny Dreadful? How can you tell if there's a ghost around you if you're not gifted like Kenny Dreadful? Thanks to this ghost detecting stone, you can now feel like a paranormal expert and feel the presence of otherworldly entities.
Ooh.
Japanese company Solid Alliance unveiled its ghost detecting stone called Bakutan Risky.
Whatever.
In February of 2019, the company has been producing devices that can detect ghosts since 2005. Surprisingly, these ghost detecting devices became big hits in the Japanese subculture market. I wonder if Nihongo Johnny knows about this. Well, actually, this doesn't come as a surprise for those who understand Japanese culture and folklore. Somebody get Nihongo Johnny on the phone, stat!
Please.
In Japan, people believe that ghost stories and urban legends are not just products of the imagination, but rather the concept of ghost and the paranormal provide deep insights into the boundary between life and death. This is why most Japanese believe in the afterlife and in wandering spirits. However, believing alone isn't sufficient on its own. One needs to actually feel or see the proof of the supernatural existence in order to confirm the notion. Okay. This is the reason why the Bakatan Raiseki was created. This ghost detecting stone allows anyone, even without any psychic ability like Kenny Dreadful, to tell if a spiritual presence is nearby. The name of the device comes from the Japanese words Obaki, which means ghost, and Tan, which means search. And Raiseki comes from Rei means spirit, and Seki means stone, so Raiseki. Putting the words together will explain what this device is all about. Okay, so basically you can go and buy this stone, and if there's a ghost nearby you, it'll let you know. So come on, let me see it though. There has to be a video of this shit working. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking.
Is there like a vid of this working? Like
where's the proof? That you could press. To me, it just looks like a little tiny.
Alright, you're not scrolling fast enough for me to find out if there's a video of this
like
working.
Just a little tiny motherboard.
Well, there's a video here. Boom. Let's see what this is about. I'm gonna put it on big screen so the beautiful folks in the chat. Also,
Yep,
no, that's they say it's for ghosts. They're probably spying on you. Collecting metadata. They love their metadata. Metadata.
That is so funny. And it's different colors, little LED.
Yo, that looks like
inside.
a toy I could buy from the freaking vending machine at the supermarket. Like I put 25 cents.
At least, baby.
You put like 25 cents or 50 cents, 2 quarters into the vending machine at the supermarket.
Yo, I'm gonna see a lot of idiots getting this stuff and like going online and saying, "Oh, we're gonna go look for ghosts with this."
I'm gonna have to send mine back. Mysterio's gonna call me an idiot. I already bought one. I spent $100.
Oh no, it's fun for novelty.
I already spent $179.99
Oh, hell no.
on mine.
Yeah, send it back.
Oh jeez, but it's worth it, man. It's worth it, Mysterio.
God. That is way too funny. Oh, that's funny. Look at that. Isn't that weird?
Demented Centaur says ghost detecting stone, huh? How do you know it ain't just a rock?
I know, it ain't even
It's not.
rock.
It has
looks
computers
like
and batteries in it and chips.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. What do we look like? Idiots?
Nina Love says, you guys are on point with the great jokes tonight. Thank you, Nina. Really appreciate that.
I mean, seriously, though, man.
She is right, though. Nina says, that looks like one of those glowing ice cubes used in drinks. Yep. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh, man.
That
that's
is for
way
reals.
too funny.
Lewis Switz says, I was going ghost hunting, but just got stoned. LOL.
Oh my god, that is way too funny. No, wait, that has to be answered accordingly. Come on, man.
Bonnie Creep says, everything's golden in a gold crapper.
Oh my god. She said instead of a golden
shower, it would be a golden shit. Demented Centaur says, yo, I'll chop off my ass for its weight in gold. That's right, Lewis Witt. Cash for ass. That's right.
Oh my god, you guys
gold for ass. Let me see. Melt it down, says me and Mina.
I hope they do. I hope they melt it down and it's never see again. Good for them. For being stupid. You know what I could have done with $5 million? How many people we could have helped? And they're gonna do that? I mean, it's not even worth it. That's so stupid.
Demented Centaur says, yo, that is as ludicrous as buying a pet rock with a USB port. Exactly. That's what that is. It's a pet rock that has RGB lighting in it, LED RGB light, that you could, you know, charge with a USB. That's what that is.
I bet I could make one of those. Does it really cost $150?
Well, I got it for $179.99.
Shut up. I'm telling you, if I see that package come to our house, I'm gonna send it back to sender, man.
No, I'm not getting that. That's crazy. I mean, I'll put it. Yo, listen. If you guys are listening, Solid Alliance, whatever the hell your name is, and you want to send us a sample, by all means, send us a sample, and we'll go out to the local cemetery and try it out.
That's right. If you guys think your stuff work, we will retract our word that we think it's stupid.
But real quick, listen, we showed a movie trailer from a good friend of ours, Celestial Noor. I think we should play that one more time for the latecomers, like Auntie Creeps wasn't here. So let's play it for the latecomers. This is a trailer that's coming out on October 31st on Halloween. It was a movie created by Celestial Noor. It is called Frayed Forest.
Well, it's the last week in November, and I'm ready to get out of this dorm room.
I call shotgun.
You brought an entire movie star. How much film do you need?
Yeah, Florida.
In Florida, there's a stretch of woods.
I know I'm probably gonna die out here.
They are alive.
Look at this, dude.
Is there a head in it? I think something's trying to follow me.
And they are hungry.
Whoa! God! Oh.
You go in.
So,
Hey, I hate to say this, man, but I think that redneck was right.
But you don't.
let me out of here!
Is there anyone there?
Come out.
Wait, what was it? I gotta get out of here!
But I know there's no way out of these woods.
Alive.
Who's there? Jesse?
Ox, you killed us.
Frayed Forest.
Hey everybody, we're back. Yo, The Frayed Forest is definitely a film I want to see.
Definitely, me too. That was a good.
I'm turning on my notifications. Well, they're already on for Celestial Noor. So as soon as I see that pop up on Halloween, you know I'm gonna watch it because I need to know, was there an actual head inside of that cooler? I want to know if there were any survivors. I need to know what happened. Was it a witch? Like, what's going on over there?
That's for sure. Definitely. Oh my goodness, it's a little frozen. There you go. So yeah, I'm gonna want to see that for sure.
I'm gonna go put it.
Okay. I'm gonna find it. As soon as you put it, let me know and I'll reload the page. So yes, let's see. We got a lot of cool peoples up in here. Okay, it looks like shortly after we finish here, we're gonna go into a raid, and that's gonna be cool. To Demented Maniac, we're gonna go and raid him after this. But you know, right now, in the meantime, I want to talk. What did you guys think about that trailer? Auntie Creep says a very Blair Witch feel. Yeah, absolutely. I kind of got that vibe. Kind of found footage. Only it looked more interesting than the Blair Witch to me. Especially since it was made by a fellow Z-Horde member, you know, Celestial Noor. So it looks like it's gonna be very interesting. Let's see. Any other thoughts, you guys, on Celestial Noor and his trailer? That looks like it's gonna be interesting. I'm definitely looking forward into watching a film that is by one of our, you know, the Horde members and people in the horror community, you know, in horror too. It's really cool though. I think it's super cool. I really liked ND Who Entertainment's movie. That was really cool. You know, we played that earlier, and I think you were here for its premiere, Auntie Creeps, yesterday perhaps. If you didn't, let me know in the chat if you weren't here. It's called My Husband is Missing, and it should be up right now on MD Who's channel. So yeah, that's cool. Demented Centaur says hashtag witches rock. Yep, Louis Whiff gave it a double thumbs up. That's right. I think it's really cool. I like it. You know, I mean, it does have a Blair Witch, and usually I'm not one for found footage. Found footage is usually not my thing, but this actually honestly looks very interesting. So I think I'm gonna check it out on Halloween. Yeah, it's definitely something to watch, that's for sure. I love it. Okay. Hey baby, why don't you do this? Why don't you talk to our friends while I look for that picture?
Yeah, so anybody was here a few I think like a week or two ago, I mentioned Sexy Lexi. If anybody remember who Sexy Lexi is, she is the blow-up doll that we keep underneath our bed for special occasions. So I thought, hey, why not for, shits and giggles? What would a Sexy Lexi mug look like? So, I mean, I would never sell this mug at all. Never ever sell it. But hey, there you go, a Sexy Lexi mug. And don't forget the backside. We gotta let them see what it says on the backside. You's got a purter mouth.
I wonder who said
You's
that.
got a purter mouth. That was from MD Who. She said that yesterday.
No, she did.
Yeah, she did. She was like, I'm somewhere in between something and you got a purter mouth. And I was like, what? So I thought about Sexy Lexi, and I was like, that would be cool if I could combine the two. Combine Sexy Lexi with MD Who's You Got a Purter Mouth on a mug. How would that be?
Maskino's here, baby.
Maskino is in his house.
Oh my God. That Crohn's chick says, I can't wait to be in America in October to experience my first Halloween. Oh my God, you're coming
Wait
to
a minute.
America.
Yo, the British are coming. The British are coming.
She's Australian, you
Oh,
moron.
okay. The Australians are coming. The Australians are coming.
Yes, I can't wait. Tell me, whereabouts in America are you gonna be, that Crohn's chick? That'll be interesting. And by the way, on a side note, did you know tomorrow is Hemp Day in Boston? Did you know that there is a hemp fest tomorrow in Boston? I'm thinking of maybe taking the train down there, baby.
Oh, word.
Yeah, man, we won't have to buy anything because, we'll just catch a contact.
That is
Straight
true.
out.
It's funny though. CCG, she's hilarious. CCG says she wants to buy that mug. Nah, I would never put that on Teespring.
Hell no.
I ain't that crazy.
Just a little bit, but not that much.
But she says she's been in Ohio,
okay.
and that's where she'll be for 2 months. Demented Centaur says Sexy Lexi protects you from monsters under your bed.
That's
Hell yeah.
right.
No, yo, she's tough. She's taking a throttling. She has taken a pounding and a beating. And let me tell you, if she could take that type of pounding and beating and throttling, no monster under no bed is gonna give her the business. You're damn right.
She's our protector when we sleep. Oh my God, that is too funny. Oh man, definitely. Oh man, dang it, baby. Look, this has been a fun night, right?
I know. You want to put the phone number up. The phone number is 978-716-5389. I gotta go make me a bowl of cereal before I pass out of hunger.
Alrighty. So hey, if any of you guys wanna
if you hear a thud on the floor, that's me just passing out from hunger.
Oh,
So
God.
don't be afraid, guys. Just call the ambulance. Call 911. That's it.
Oh goodness. You're such a baby. Why don't you
Sexy Lexi, baby. Sexy Lexi, everybody. If you don't know, you better ask somebody because she is always and forever watching, but also in his house. Underneath the bed.
Protecting us from monsters. Oh man, that is way too funny.
Are you tough enough?
I don't know. I think I'm tough enough.
Maskino, feed me, Seymour. Nice.
Oh man.
Oh my God. I think I'm about to faint, actually. Hold on.
Baby. I told you to order something. I told you that. Oh well. You know. So anyway, if you guys want to give us a call right now, give us your thought, you know, or if you want to insult us, whatever, we'll take it.
Yo, well, you know what? You could insult Mysterio all the hell you want. But if you're gonna insult me, there's gonna be issues.
Well, you know, baby, I can take it, but I can dish it too.
Yeah, well, you know what? You called that for yourself, boo. I'll let them have at it because you want it. I'll let them have at it then. All right.
That's okay. Bring it. I can take care of myself.
Yeah, it's all good.
Hello. Welcome to Stereo Dread. Who are we speaking with?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Who are we speaking with? Can't hear very well.
It's CCG, baby.
CCG.
Hi, CCG.
Creepy
I'm
clown
sorry.
girl.
It sounded a little.
It's in his house.
Yeah, that was sounding. I couldn't recognize your voice there for a second, but it sounds better now. How you doing, CCG?
Hold on.
Cool.
Hello. How are you?
Chilling like a villain with gold feelings. How are you, my dear?
And if you want to know
Okay, I got my ears on.
If you want to know how I'm doing, I'm starving like Marvin for a Cool J song.
Hey, you were the one who said.
Well, go get some of them there honeycombs.
Oh yeah, honeycombs. I'm gonna eat that for dinner with some hot sauce and probably some barbecue sauce or something. I don't know.
Ew.
Gotta make it interesting.
You know, we do have leftovers in the fridge, baby. There's some mac and cheese that I made.
Yo,
there
those
last
leftovers
night.
have been there since 1987.
Oh
What
my
are you
God,
talking
what a liar.
about?
I just made the mac and cheese
not
last
eating
night,
that.
man. Oh,
I want you to know I like that cup.
Oh, you mean the Sexy Lexi? Yeah, Sexy Lexi's amazing. She got a pretty mouth.
I said, you done went and broke my little heart. Sad face, LOL, smiley face.
I'm so sorry, but if I put that on Teespring, they might ban me for the next 4 lifetimes. I can't take that chance.
You never know. The future is bright, baby. You never know.
So how has
Well, I
your
tell you
Friday
what,
been?
I would have loved to have been there when, huh?
Go ahead. You would love to have been there when?
When, Philia opened that box.
Oh, she must have lost her shite. Straight
man.
up. She must have lost it.
Oh, man.
How did you get it to her, though? How did you get it? Did you have to have it sent to your house and then you had to send it to her?
No, I just changed the mailing address. But when I go to reorder again, I'll have to change it back to my address. But
smart.
Yeah.
Okay, but how?
Outcast and I, we kept a good secret.
But
So
let me ask you this.
Demented Centaur, you guys, Bathsheba, Kayla.
We all kept the secret.
Let me ask you this, though. How did you send it to her and not have the receipt? Because don't they put like a receipt in the box? Like some sort of packing slip saying how much it cost and all that? Or can you ask?
No, they sent all that to me.
Oh, okay.
They sent it to me in email.
And they gift wrapped it too? Do they gift wrap it or was it just like a box?
It comes in a square box and it's white and inside sits the mug. So
Oh, word.
Yeah, they
wow.
just put the mug down in there. So.
Yo, that mug is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I wanted the color that would match her avatar, you know, in full, when it's the full picture, which is like that purple. And when I saw that, I'm like, that's it right there.
Did she call you like screaming, "Ah, creepy clown girl, I got a mug"? What did she do?
No, no, actually, I found out in the live stream because, you know, I'm just a dude going along doing my thing, and
right.
I was like, wait, what? You know, because all I saw was, hey, Evil Outcast and CCG, the mail came, and then Outcast tagged me. He goes, she got her present, and I go, what? It's like, so I'm really happy she loves it.
It's beautiful. It will be up on the screen shortly. Again, I really, really, really love this. You know, it's so pretty.
I like the color. That color is popping like on that.
It is,
that
right?
Yeah, it's like wow.
It matches the zombie head on the back, the brain, perfect too.
It does, doesn't it? It looks good.
It does. Oh my.
Actually, her birthday is next week, but we're celebrating it today.
Early.
So
Nice. You're smart. You're smart. That was good. Lewis Witt says, peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. That crone chick says she's
happy
heading back
birthday,
to bed.
sis. We love you.
She said, yeah, happy birthday indeed. We'll sing it to you again next week. But that Crohn's chick says she's going to go lay down. So thank you for being with us. How did you enjoy the interview with that Crohn's chick, Shawnee?
That was very nice. She's a very beautiful woman. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Very talented. Very, very much so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I wanted to give a shout out. I don't know if she's still in the chat or not, but I wanted to give a huge shout out to Gothic Rose for reaching 1,000 subs.
Whoop whoop! Yes, by the way, if you guys don't know, there was something playing, I think, during the time that we found out. Gothic Rose just reached 1,000 subscribers, you guys. Hit her up on Twitter. Let that bomb rip. We're gonna be celebrating, that's for sure. That is awesome. Oh, I love it. That's a milestone, baby.
Hi, Auntie Creep.
Yay, Auntie Creeps. By the way, Gothic Rose and anybody else who has any milestones, please pin it on our Twitter, right under our pinned tweet. You just comment it and show it off, you know. We want to be able to just say it here on our channel as well and announce it. We are going to also be doing like we did with Celestial Noor. Let everybody know who has any type of announcements, projects that they're doing, trailers that they want to premiere. Let us do it here for you on Stereo Dread. Let us promote you and your projects. You know, anything like that. We want to announce you. We want to celebrate you and celebrate all of you guys in HorrorTube community. That's very important to us. So, now you know.
Oh my gosh.
Know. Yes.
Did you guys see Neff's first video?
Not yet. I'm gonna go see it now. After.
How is it?
Oh
my god.
What's happening?
No. It was great. Nightmare Files is in it.
Woo! All right.
So I shared it in the carnival, and I shared it on Twitter. Oh, it was great. You guys are going to really, really enjoy it.
Good.
He's back.
Awesome. Yes, he is. He's awesome. And he's also a great supporter here at Stereo Dread. So you guys, if one of you could please...
He sure is.
Please put the link of Nefarious...
I call him my volcano.
Yes. put the link of Nefarious channel right here, right now, before we leave, because we have to go on a raid before it ends. You know, we gotta go on a raid. We gotta go raid Nefarious. Sorry, a demented centaur. No, demented
on
maniac. Oh my God, we gotta go raid him. And then after that, we gotta watch that video by Nefarious because I want to see that. You know,
if I don't pass out from hunger.
Hold on, I'm putting his channel.
Definitely. Thank you, love.
I'm putting his channel up right now.
Great. Put both. In the meantime, CCG, thank you for calling, love. We're going to let you go because we want to go get on that. And I want to feed my man before he dies.
Okay. Hold on. Let me share this real quick.
Yes.
While I'm still in here, hold on 1 second.
Yep.
In fact, I'm sharing the link to the video. Actually, is what I'm sharing.
All right.
So here's the link.
Give me some brains, CCG. Ready? 1, 2, 3, brains.
Brains. Yeah. Well, I love you guys. Everyone in the chat, Mysterio, Kenny, love you guys. There is the link to the new to Neff's new video. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you all later. God bless. Take care.
Amen. Love you too. She's amazing. I love Creepy Clown Girl. She's something else. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, what's not to love? Honestly.
All right, well, I'm out. I love you all, but I can't do this anymore. So if Mysterio wants to stay here running her jibs until her jibs fall off, that's
too,
cool,
you know.
but I gotta bounce. I love you all. Thanks for being here. Thanks to that Crohn's chick, aka Shawnee. You were fantastic, dear. Hope to hear more from you in the future. Good looking out to Celestial Noor for, you know, hitting us up and allowing us to show his trailer for the Frayed Forest. That was amazing. Shout out to MD Who because we played her trailer as well. Shout out to Creepy Clown Girl for calling in. Shout out to EO and Creepy Clown Girl for hooking Felia up with a Dezombified mug from Dezombified. It looks freaking lit as hell. And thanks to everybody up in this chat, man. Moschino, Slumber, Arnie, Creeps, Demented, Lewis, Bathsheba, just everybody. Mia, Mina, Demented Centaur, Evil Outcast, Spazman, Mighty Might. Man, I'm trying to remember all these names. Gothic Rose, Ben on Adventure. I mean, damn, there's a lot of people up in here tonight. Thank you all. I gotta bounce and eat. Have a great weekend.
Alrighty then. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us.
Oh,
we
Red
love
Kryptonite for the raid. Good looking out.
Yes, Red Kryptonite. We love you, brother. Hashtag Dezombified Raid over at Demented Maniacs channel. He's playing a spooky game.
And don't
just
forget.
in time for the season.
And don't forget, if you're short on funds, remember.
Just share.
Go. What is it? Ask for gold. Yo, if you're short on funds, ask for gold, people.
We love you guys. Thank you. Share. Let's go raid some of our friends. Watch their videos. Support each other. Love you guys. And as always, Dezomba friends, watch your six.